Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video on Vinny, Project Vivaro. Now today we're going to have a look at the EGR valve. I think it's getting a bit gummed up and I think we're going to have a look at if we can blank it. Now I've read on some of the forums, ultimately you just got to rotate the backing part, we'll have a look when it's open, 180 degrees and bolt it back on. So we'll have a look. Whether I leave it like that I don't know, but yeah, let's get in and see if it's dirty or not. So let's go and have a look. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, let's shed some light on the matter. I'm sorry the lighting's not good today because I am down a light. I broke one. So basically, this is the 1.9 CDTI on an 04 plate, 2004, and that is the EGR. So I think it looks like it's just 3 bolts. I'm probably going to have to take the air filter housing off to get to it. Right, let's get some tools together and have a look. So it looks like that's a 10mm, those are 10mm. I don't know if you can see it, but underneath there, let's see if I can get you in there. Underneath, can you see it? I don't know if you'll be able to. There's a bolt missing, so it's been apart before, and I think this filter housing should have another bolt back there, but mine's broken off, so this might come apart relatively easily. I've said that too many times. Anyway, I'll set you up so you can see. I do apologise, you're pretty precariously mounted there, so I hope you stay in one place. Strap, oh, I think it's tight. Right, well that's the solenoid then. Well, here we are. Well, that was a bit of a fiddle to get out. It wasn't horrendous, but it's just I couldn't get my hands in. It's so cold I couldn't feel what I was doing. But it doesn't look that bad. I'll give it a clean up and that, and well, just the usual sort of crud in there, I suppose. Yeah, let's. I'll vacuum that out, I think, get the excess out, and then I'll clean that up and we'll have a look. Well, this doesn't look too bad at all. And I think how it works is basically that port is to the exhaust, and when it opens, when the solenoid asks it to open, it presses on that, which just opens up that, which allows exhaust gases to go in the intake, as the intake's going through there. Through that port there, so that's straight through obviously, and that's joining up. So when you clock it, because that little groove is at the top, when you turn it 180 degrees, basically you keep that through flow there, through that one, but that bottom bit is blocked because that's now at the top. So I'll try it. I don't think I'll leave it like it, but I'll try it. But it isn't that dirty at all, is it? I'm just going to give this, I don't know, a bit of a wipe down. You can get some EGR cleaner and stuff, but I haven't got any, so I'm just going to use some cleaning fluid and a bit of Scotch-Brite and maybe a wire brush, and just give it a clean up. Then we'll throw it back in, see what happens. Here we are, all cleaned up, lovely jubbly. All I used was some brake and clutch cleaner, a wire brush, some Scotch pad, and I tidied up the burrs with a little file, just where I had to use that little wedge to get it off, and obviously we use toothbrush. Yes, I don't use this toothbrush anymore for brushing teeth. Yeah, so let's go back to the van and put it back together. I think I'm going to put a little bit of sealer just around here because there's no other joints or anything, so yeah. Okay, let's dash to it. Right, we're all cleaned up in there, and I do apologise, I'm down to one light because I dropped the halogen and broke it. There we go. Anyway, got a tiny bead of sealant on there, gasket sealant, and I'm going to put it in 180 degrees out to see that line on the top there? So it's going to end up being there. So I'm going to draw it in with a bolt on the bottom and tap it and see how it goes in. I'll set you up as best as I can with the light I've got. Right, so that's the mechanical part of it put in. Sorry about the light and that, but the bottom right hand hole lines up with the bottom right hand hole. You know what I mean. Anyway, that one lines up, and then the bolts have got to go in between on the other two. So let's get this back together. One little tip: when you're putting the solenoid back in, if you put, hang on, I'll grab it. If you put the bolt in there first and then push it up to that with the socket on it, it's easier to get because you end up having a bit more room to get to it like that. So start it off and then do them up after. Sorry about the lighting in. See what I mean? I'll show you. There we go. Looks a bit goofy. Just got to put that wire back on. But that's what it says what to do in the forum. So let's just bolt this stuff back up and see if it starts. Right, let's see if it starts. Well, it starts. I think I just need to take it for a quick drive. We're just going for a little test drive. Just up and down the road. Doesn't sound any different. It doesn't feel any different. All I can say is obviously you won't be recirculating all that gas or the exhaust gas back on into the inlet, so it might clean up the inlet, but I'm just flooring it now. Doesn't feel any different. If anything, it feels like a little bit of hesitation there. That may have been there already. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not so keen about how it lines up with the holes. It's a bit janky, isn't it? So I think I'm going to put it back to standard. But if you want to keep yours on EGR delete, so to speak, carry on, it might work better for yours. Right, let's get back to the workshop and swap that over. And there we have it all back to standard and put back together. Right guys, that's it for today. Just a quick one on that. The EGR on mine was pretty clean really when you see some of them. I did put it back to standard because I didn't like the way that the it grabbed just on one bolt properly, then the other two were sort of bridging the edge. I would actually consider going for an EGR blank. You can get one that goes in and blocks the exhaust port, and it also gives you a bit more airflow. whether that will help or not, I don't really know, but I think you can get them for about £35 on eBay. Anyway, I hope that was of some use to you. I mean, for me, it just proved that the EGR wasn't dirty and that it did run if I put a blanking, an EGR blank type thing on it. So yeah, if it was any use to you, please give us a thumbs up. Look us up on Instagram, larks_workshop, give sneaky peeks and other stuff that we do. And well, I hope to see you next time. Cheers then.